There we go. All right, and start all over again. Nothing wrong with that, though. I'll tell you what, guys. This has been crazy, man. I mean, like, seriousness, man. Just absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts, you know. I mean, this has been a very, very strange I was close to hitting 42 subs. Lost 2. In my knowledge, I had 39. Now I lost 3. Now I'm at 36. I accepted that, you know, what happened. You know, I did. I accepted that, you know, what happened. You know, not gonna dwell on it, because all it'll do is just bring negativity. Complete negativity. That's what's bringing negativity. Complete negativity, man. Like, shit. Something that you don't need, man. You know, you don't need. I got 36 subs. 36 subs. Lost 5. It got really weird, man. It got really weird within the last number of days, and like, just really weird, man. Really weird. I just want to move on from this drama, dude. You know, I mean, it's something that nobody needs. I'm wanting to get back to normal. Back, you know, before the drama. I think it's really just absolutely insane, man. You know, really insane. I was talking to a lady who's a targeted survivor and in hospice. Name is Sun Moon Water, and we talked through this here, She too got booted, got blocked, and so there's something really going on, like out of the blue, like really serious, like really fucking serious, man, The one thing, there's no saying. When you fight monsters, make sure you don't become one yourself. Make sure that you don't become one yourself. And because that's the last thing you want to be. That's the last thing you want to be. Now, I went back here. I just got so many questions, serious questions I got, but I'll wait. I'll wait. I was playing my game most of the day. That's a good distraction. Really good distraction, you know what I'm saying? I was watching YouTube and really just really watching YouTube and just really watching some good stuff. Watching some good stuff here. I've been watching some YouTube videos, some good ones. Been on my game most of the day. Just really let my mind just relax, man. Just let your mind relax. And I checked. I got 36 subs. I lost 5. I had 41. Finally got into the 40 sub range, and I'm trying to build my channel up, and try to build. And the more subs I get, I'll gain 4, I'll lose 1, I gain 2, I lose 1. I had 41, I lost 5. And but I know that ain't the important thing. It's just that I want to build my channel. Just try to build it. I was at 31 subs for months. I was still doing content, and I'm trying to build here. I haven't been past the 100 mark in ever. And I don't know if I'm being held from growing. But like I was saying a little bit ago, I was talking to a targeted survivor, Miss Sun Moon Water, who's in hospice, and we were talking, and she told me that she got blocked and kicked to the curb because she waved, because she had spasm in her hand, and that's a scary thing, just having health issues is. I was also mentioning about wondering about Miss June Mama. She was in hospital when I heard about her. She was in hospital. Her health wasn't good. Her health still ain't good. And it's drama. It's drama, man. Straight drama. And it's not easy losing friends. It's not easy, I mean, it's good to make friends, but it's hard to lose friends. It's hard. And, now I'm away from all that drama, and I can finally move on now. I can finally move on away from the drama, away from all the bullshit, and I know I have. I'll get a couple of targeted survivors and victims come visit my channel and say, "Hey, anonymous, hey, anon, hey, dude, how you doing, man? Hey, up, I had on average Joe. He'll come by every now and then. I got nothing against the guy. Never did, really. Never really did, I didn't have any problems with him. I've heard of subversive awareness a couple times. Saw his content, and there's a lot of anger. There's a lot of anger in the guy. A lot of anger. Real anger there. There's Miss Linus. I got nothing against her at all. Never did, really. Feel sorry for her though, but I got nothing against her. But I didn't want to be around that. I didn't want to be around that negativity. I think the reason why because that she left. I mean, there's so much drama, man. So much drama there, and Miss June Mama, she's haven't talked to her in a few days, and stuff. So I mean, I don't know if she's still a mod or if she's still, but Again, I got nothing against anybody. You know, but what I am against are covert Christian narcissists that just use scripture to guilt trip people, Bible bash them, that bullshit. I don't know what's up, I think this thing has changed people. It could change people for the worse too. This program could change people for the worse, and it turns people into monsters. Like the saying goes, when you fight monsters, make sure that you don't become one. Same as if you fight a narcissist, make sure that you don't become one. I do have a heart. I do have remorse. I'm not a hateful guy. I do have remorse for people that kind of feel that, kind of have that there's no ego, there's none of that shit. It's more about, I'm glad I walked away. I'm glad I was booted, locked, and demoted, because I tell you what, my mind was like free falling down the rabbit hole, and I'm glad that I am glad. But the thing is, I got nothing against anybody. I mean, they're all survivors and victims of this program. But the thing is, it could change a person's basically change them for the worse. Very, very demonic, very monsterish. All that stuff, and I haven't watched any of that content because I know that it takes a piece of your mind away from you, man. And to stop watching is to ignore it. Don't even go there. Done. And it changed. It can even change you as a viewer for the work, because it's trying to take over your mind, man. Try to take your very, very just, I just wish I wish people would just stop and think and understand that you really gotta stop and just step away, man. And this is the same exact scenario. This is the same exact scenario when I got accused of being an agent. Yeah. Same scenario as I was being accused of being an agent. And yeah, I got accused of being an agent because someone I knew was a drinker, and it really fucked up their mind. And I got accused of being an agent. And I'm just like, it's like, this is the same scenario. Same scenario. I don't know if she's back to drinking again. I cannot say. I do not know. I will not go there. Um, um, it terrifies me because she was running around with some witches, and she started to change. Really, just you know, I don't know if I don't know if I do not know if it's happening again. I don't know, but I could be wrong. I just want people to be safe. Just just be safe, man. I mean, because YouTube is not a place for this. YouTube is not a place for this. And there was a someone made a comment like that. What was it? A couple weeks ago, that YouTube isn't for this. This kind of drama, kind of bullshit. I intend to agree. I feel I feel I'm beginning to feel better. Beginning to feel better that I'm no longer watching this kind of content. But I did have a targeted survivor. She's in hospice, and she goes by Sun, Moon, Water, and we were talking through this here, and I think it's really I'm glad to hear from her, because I mean it's that anybody in hospice did not need that kind of drama at all. I started to understand something here. She started to believe that demonic gerbil that Miss June Mama was. Um, I don't know what was, or she's been accused of, you know. Um, she probably left because of, I mean, it's like there's drama being built up, right? You know, it's like it's kind of like building a fire, right? Building a fire, and the more kindling you add, the fire gets hot. You know, it gets hot. You know, and it was starting to get hot. Like, as in major inferno hot. I didn't want to say anything because if I did, I know that if a guy says anything, it's they're gonna be considered they're gonna be accused of doing more harm than good. I started to really pick up some signals, some waves here. If Miss June Mama would contact me here, and I could probably ask her the question myself, because I don't know if she left because of the building of the drama in the live feeds and shit like that. You know, I mean, it just that because the demon dribble was talking a bunch of crap about her and threatened to release a 4-hour conversation that he allegedly recorded. I mean, it's just one thing. It's like, okay, well, hear her out. I mean, the thing is, like Miss Linus, you know, she didn't come back. She left. She's gone. You know? And she tried to explain herself. And again, I'm not the type of person that would join in on going after somebody. That ain't me. I don't do that. You know. I've always been a person to where I'll want to hear them out. Hear their side of the story, you know. I've always been the guy that's in the middle, always in the middle, willing to hear from both sides, you know. I'm still that way. If Ms. Linus has any reasons, I like to hear myself. I like to hear her out, you know. Hear her out, you know. Miss June Mama, same thing. I'll hear her out, you know. Just hear her, you know, her side, you know. Won't judge, you know. Don't judge. I won't judge. Even Shannon White, I'll hear her out. Won't judge, you know. I question, but I don't judge, because only God does that. Only God does that, you know. You know. Only God does the judging, not me. I'm just a man. Man. You know. But the thing is, also narcissists, they also repeat same thing. They repeat the same thing. I mean, it's like you hear it over again. You hear it over and over and over again. We know that you're in this position. We know what's happening. If you don't give the person the response they're baiting you for, you know, that's I'm on here trying to build my channel. This is my main channel here, you know, one of them. I just want to build my channel up, you know. But I feel like I'm being held. So I finally reached level of. I was at 41. And I was about 9 subs away from hitting 50. Because when you reach when you reach 50 subs, you can go live. You can go live, man. And I had 41. I was about 9 subs to go. Boom, lost 5. Now I'm at 36 now. You know, but I have a feeling that I'm gonna lose more subs. I have that feeling that I'm gonna lose more subs because I'm talking here. I'm just trying to move on, just move on and build my channel up, you know, and try to get away from the drama. Do not need the drama, you know. Do not need the drama. And really don't need the drama. Well, I mean, don't need it. You know, really don't need it. You know, I just think that drama is not healthy. It brings people down. It does. You know, I think only thing I could do for myself is just let her go. Just let her go. It's kind of like being in a relationship with somebody. If things don't work out, just move on and let them go. Just let them go. And so I prayed on it today, and just let her go. And so that's what I did. I let her go. She's a good friend, a damn good friend, you know. But things got a little bit too got way too heavy. too heavy. If she wants to call me, she knows my number. But I know that it won't happen. I know for a fact that it won't happen. You know, and again, I pray for things better for her. So I'm gonna let her go. So I'm gone, walking away. I'm not going to judge because that's not me. Only God can judge. I mean, I do wish people the best. I do. I do wish things could get better, but sometimes things don't go according to anyone's plan, or whatever. But I do. I mean, I would like to hear Miss Linus' side of the story. I would like to hear Miss Jumama's side of the story. Because I don't know what it was. I don't know the story. I have no idea what the story was or is or whatnot. But I had nothing against Miss Jumama. Never ever had anything against Miss Linus. Her and I were cool. Never judged at all. Just kind of. I think it's because there are two sides to her story, and I would like to hear their side, and see if they're okay, because sometimes there's reasons why they don't say anything, because out of fear of whatever the issue is. I think Miss Jumama, I mean, she got I mean, I got nothing against her. I like to hear her story. And Miss Linus, I like to hear her side of the story. Whatever it was, what it was, she did. Got nothing against her. Again, I'm not a targeted person. I'm just a how you would call it, a normie. Yep, I'm just a normie. I'm a rare guy, very rare guy. But I would like to hear their side of the story. Just let them just let them talk. Let them to their side, and to understand, because there has to be something there. but I know that the evil gerbil guy will lie. He will lie to keep a hold on somebody. He'll lie. He'll lie. See, narcissists are warlocks, man. Narcissists are warlocks. Yeah, they're warlocks and stuff, and they will lie, they will bullshit, they will do anything to keep a hold on somebody. And just like a covert Christian narcissist, they will use scripture to Bible bash someone into a guilt trip. It just because Jim Jones did that back in the day. Before he died, David Koresh did that before he died, over 30 years ago. Remember Waco? Yeah. Charles Manson did that to his followers, and scary thing, my friends. Scary thing, man. I'll tell you what. I'm glad that I finally just let him go. Just because all I saw was drama. All I saw was drama, man. I mean, nobody needs drama at all. Just that drama is full of negativity. Negative energy, man. Negative energy, man. Very, very negative energy that would really just really bring you down. Negativity is a bad vibe, man. Negative energy is bad vibe. We got 2 viewers here. How you doing? Do you two want to say something? Okay. Man, I tell you what, I was 9. See, on YouTube, at the time, if you had 100 subs, you got to live stream. Okay. Now it's 50. Rumble, it's 5. If you get 5 followers, you're able to go live on Rumble. I think if you really want to get away from the drama on YouTube, go somewhere else. Because like Rumble or TikTok or there's a couple other good ones too. Because Rumble is a good one. And I strongly recommend Rumble more than I do TikTok. I think there's a lot of One thing that I'm glad that it happened is seeing some flying what was it called? What you call them? She called them. They're called flying monkeys. You know, like from the Wizard of Oz. Good movie, by the way. Good movie. Weird though. Weird fucking movie though, man. Weird movie. They had that one that it went around for decades. The rumor was that one of the midgets hung itself, and that was the urban legend. When Dorothy, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the Cowardly Lion, they all went up the Yellow Brick Road, and in the background there was like it looked, there's this big old long thing, and it looked like someone was just spinning like this, and they had a pelican, or one of those big birds background, and that was the biggest rumor and urban legend for decades, you know, and it's still talked about today. It is still talked about today, and I think that's like one of the eeriest, most eeriest urban legend, you know, about the Wizard of Oz. And wow, like shit, man, you know. Tell you what, that there's so much urban legends around old movies. Like there's one that was so haunted. Like they filmed this movie like it was the movie was done over a decade ago, way over a decade ago, and it had Maria that one Mexican actress. She was in Colors and Predator 2. She was in the movie, and she started talking about the movie, the Babylon, the Babylon, and it was filmed like a silent film movie from that era. And they started to notice that the faces of the actors and actresses really just turned demonic, turned just like really, like it was all just really distorted, you know. And they were filming on a haunted film set. They were filming on this haunted location, where the movie was being done. It was being done in the way of a silent movie, and and the actors that was in the movie was saying how the faces was becoming distorted, all just really but I'm not on here to go off on anybody. See, I start to realize that like the content was giving them subscribers, subs and whatnot, but it's like I, I started to really understand, pick up things like it's being competitive. I didn't want to believe it, but it was like being competitive, you know. Like one would gain like 5 to 7 subs here, 8 to 12, like 10 to 12 here. It's like it's like competitive sports, you know. Very very competitive sports, you know. And so I started to like really understand that something was not right. Something wasn't good. And I would have a hard time sleeping over this because, like, you know, and I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this in the bottom of my gut, you know, just really something was getting funky. Something was like really getting funky, man, you know, just really funky. And something was really, really getting funky. Oh yeah, I've seen the Omen, the trilogy of the Omen. That was nuts, man. I mean, nuts there. Yeah, it's true. Poltergeist. Oh man. The one thing that was like really insane is that they did that pool scene where Joe Beth Williams was in that pool full of actual corpses. And when she found out about that, it was like, holy shit. Holy shit. A lot of people that started to die off from those movies because there's a lot of paranormal things happening. Exorcist, Poltergeist. Oh, The Exorcism of Emily Rose. That movie was based on an actual case. And what was her name? Annalise. This was in the 70s, and it was a German girl. She was German, a German girl. She started to speak like very raspy, and it was recorded. And if you hear it now, 50 plus years later, man, that would send chills down your spine. You know, her parents and the two priests were charged for manslaughter. And they were found guilty. I'm talking about the targeting like there's a thing that's happening right now. So far, my knowledge, it's been going on for a long ass time. Yeah. There is so much negativity in every community out there, you know. And I'm walking away from some drama that was happening over the last number of weeks. And I started to really see things really, just absolutely. I mean, my brain was like free falling down the rabbit hole, and I started to, because I was a mod in a few live feeds, and started to really get that vibe, you know, that very I had this bad feeling, and I put someone in timeout, and they didn't like that. They did not like that at all. They were like, so when I did that, it was a warning shot to people, like like don't take the bait, because narcissists they have hunger for attention. They have hunger for notoriety. Narcissists are warlocks, you know. They are warlocks. And there's one narcissist that's a covert Christian narcissist, and he reminds me of David Koresh, and Jim Jones. I'm live. Hey, chill out. And it was like so much negativity, and I started to really see, and I started to really feel that you know, change, and I got kicked to the curb 2-3 days ago, and I felt, okay, I'll deal with that. I'll deal with that, and but it was like there was still so much negativity. I talked to a lady. She's a target survivor in hospice, you know, and she told me that she got booted, kicked to the curb, and blocked because she waved somebody by accident because she had some stuff wrong with her hand, and even the way she types, you know, and I was like, fuck, man. This was a community of people that are being targeted and gang stalked. And it was a program that was created by Robert Duncan, who's the modern day Joseph Mengele, the Angel of Death. And there were lives lost, sad, tragic, you know. There are people that are suffering, but also it's turning them against one another. You know, it's how the program is designed. You know, just really so much negativity, so much. I mean, there are people that are not a victim or a whatever, you know, it's thing, that are called, that they're called flying monkeys, as a reference to the Wizard of Oz, but this is worse than Oz, man. And these flying monkeys are demonic, you know. Oh, I mean, I started to see some changes, some real. Started to feel that negative energy, man. Very. I mean, the energy was negative, like big time. I just had to really walk away, wash my hands of it all. You know, just really wash my hands on it and just, you know. I had 5 subs, had 41. I was like 9 away from 50, but I lost 5 subs over of wanting to get back to normal, man. Just wanted to get back to normal and away from this shit. And it just, I don't need it. I don't need it. You know, I mean, this program is very demonic, very evil to the very core, very core, man. You know, I do not wish this on anybody at all, because this thing, you have no peace of mind. You have no peace at all. This shit, I mean, it changes people for the worse, man. The worse. And it is very demonic. I mean, the negativity, just the drama, all that shit. Dude, you do not want this kind of drama in your life, man. You do not need it. Oh man. I think the scariest moves in my knowledge are the ones evolving around religion. The Nun, fuck man. The Nun. The Conjuring shit. Fuck man. Damn. They did a remake of The Omen. The Omen. That one. Fuck man. And then you have what else? I know the Exorcism of Emily Rose. That one. Oh man. Stigmata. Oh fucking A, man. Holy shit. I've seen that movie twice. Holy shit, man. It had what was her name? She's the younger sister to David Arquette. She's the younger sister. Trying to think of her name. Not Rosanna. Trying to think here. She was in the movie Stigmata. I remember the opening scene of the movie. It's this kid that stole a cross, a rosary from a deceased priest, and sold it to a woman, and she started to develop stigmata, where she got her hands, she had mark on her hands, and she had the thorns on her head, kind of thing, and there's a lot of and she ended up becoming possessed, you know, and stuff. So it's like, man, I mean, it's like religious horror movies. Man, I tell you, those are absolutely nuts, man. The Exorcist, 1, 2, and 3. Oh, fucking A, dude, you know. Fuck. I tell you what. Now they got a program with the actress that is a survivor of a exorcism. She's a mother to what was her name? What was her name? Played Reagan in the first movie. And it's about these two girls from these two families, and they became possessed. Like, holy shit. The Ninth Gate with Johnny Depp was about Jack the Ripper. Jack the Ripper. And I've seen Constantine one time. The one movie that Keanu Reeves was good at was Johnny Mnemonic. Johnny Mnemonic was pretty good. But the Conjuring series, man, like, holy shit, The Nun. Tell you what, I mean, shit. The Nun, I've seen that for the first time. I've seen the one with Anthony Hopkins as a priest that got possessed. Holy shit. Anthony Hopkins always played those good parts, like Hannibal Lecter in the Silence of the Lambs. Fuck. Played those parts good, man, I tell you. I mean, shit. You know, always played the part very good. Good actor. Really good actor. Let's see here. I mean, it's like this. Any good movie out there, it's always been like Marvel cinema movies, DC. There were a few movies that like really got not liked very much because something to do with a agenda. I don't want to talk about right now, right there. It's always been a very controversial, and they want, like, for example, you had the remake of Ghostbusters, a all women movie that did not do well. Did not do well because the hardcore fans of Ghostbusters, they were straight up pissed, like literally pissed. They were pissed. But here you have a what was it? Terminator, was this last Terminator film, Dark Fate. Nobody liked that movie at all. Good storyline, but they had to switch things, like no more Skynet, no more John Connor. Like, they added another Terminator. They made a female John Connor and a replacement for Skynet, which really to me is like, and a buddy of mine, Genesis and Dark Fate really sucked. Okay, it really sucked bad, man. If they stuck to the chronicalization of the film, from the first film, first, second, third, Salvation, that'd be fine. Genesis sucked, so did Dark Fate. Because the movie, it did not stick to the storyline. And whoever did it, huh. I mean, if they stuck to the story timeline, that would have been good. You know, that would have been good. It's like they went off the rails with Genesis and Dark Fate. Yeah. What? All right. I'll pick you up. Come here. All right. Spoil little shit. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. Spoil little shit. This is Pedro. You want to say hi? Huh? You want to say hi? Huh? Shh. Say hi. Huh? Say hi. You want to say hi? Huh? Say hi. Say hi. Huh? You want to say hi? Hmm? Say hi. This is Pedro. He's one of two cats we have. Huh? Oh, now you want to purr now, huh? Now you want to purr, huh? Look it. Now, what makes a good movie is a good storyline. A good storyline in a movie, you know. I've seen great storylines in video games, you know. I mean, like, I've seen a good storyline in Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed franchise, GTA 5. Great, I mean, GTA 5, a good storyline right there, you know, because it ties in. Was it 4, San Andreas, and the Valley of Gatoni, Lost and the Damned. It ties things. It ties everything together in GTA 5. Great storyline. But lately, we've been seeing movies with really fucked up storylines, man. You know, shit. I'm a Gen Xer, and I've seen movies back in the '90s that were better than movies today. You know, all right. I'll pick you up. Come here. Come on. All right. Happy now? You happy now? Huh? You happy now? Huh? If I put him down, he'll just jump in my lap. Are you falling asleep? Huh? Are you falling asleep? No? If I put him down, he'll come back and jump in my lap. Why'd you put me down for? Hey, look at. You want to say hi? Huh? You want to say hi? Huh? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Huh? You say hi? Anybody got any questions? Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Wow. 14. Got 14 views. Nice. Damn. But I think there are movies that from back in the day, the late 70s, 80s, and 90s, early 90s, then. But movies from the mid to late 70s to early to mid 80s. Within that 10 years, there were movies that made a lot of money. And then there's some that were B-rated movies. And that became cult classics, I've always been a big fan of movies that become cult classics. There's one movie that came out in 1965, and I've seen it at least 10 times myself on YouTube. It is Faster Pussycat Kill Kill, and it was a mid 60s where they had in black and white, and they had vintage cars like a Mercedes Benz. No, it was a Porsche. It was a '56 Porsche. A '55 Porsche 356A. And a try to think of another one. These three cars were classics, and this movie became a cult classic itself. There's a guy in Los Angeles that does the Dearly Departed on YouTube, and he talks about the golden age of Hollywood, the very golden age of Hollywood, the scandals, the people involved in the scandals, studio heads, directors, producers, actors, and all that shit. There's even a few studios from the silent film era that's haunted. And there was one studio that was open from time of the silent film era to about the 1960s or 70s. And the founder of the studio, his ghost is still lingering, And tell you what, I mean, it's just that yeah. If you want to see drama, like drama, watch a movie. Watch a movie. You know, if you want to get rid of if you want to get away from the actual live drama, you can do that easily. Just watch a fucking movie. Or a TV show. Because you know you can just turn because drama on a TV or in a movie, that's easy. Turn it off or change the channel. Very simple. But in real life, drama is just a fucking negative energy that will bring your ass down, man. You know. Hatchet. Victor Crowley. Victor Crowley. That movie there, man. I've seen the first two. Man, it's like Jason's half mutant brother, or cousin, you know, whatever, you know. But Kane Hodder did play not just Jason but also Victor Crowley, and that movie is weird, man. That movie's weird. Hatchet. That movie's weird, dude. That movie's weird. That movie's weird. You know, I mean, like shit. You had within that first trilogy, the trilogy, you had people that were in Nightmare on Elm Street, Candyman, Halloween, in this movies, and any three. I mean, you had, what was it? Kane Hodder playing the dad of Victor Crowley, and then playing himself as the guy. You had Danielle Harris, who was the niece of Michael Myers in Halloween 4 and 5. You had trying to think of his name. I know the name. Freddy Krueger himself in the movie. Oh, Robert Englund. Check out 1001. Check out the remake of 1001 Maniacs. Robert Englund played that part very good. I've seen it twice, man. Plays it good, you know. He was in Hatchet, and the late great Tony Todd was also in that movie too. Hatchet 1, 2, and 3. But he was in one of them, and so was Robert Englund. The one movie that I'm shocked that happened was Freddy vs. Jason from 2002. I think fans of both franchises were like just mind blown, because you had Jason versus Freddy. Right? Jason versus Freddy. And there was supposed to be a alternative ending where when Jason goes to hell, and at the end you see the mask, and then you see Freddy Krueger bringing the mask to hell. And there was supposed to be a alternative ending where you had Jason, Freddy, and Pinhead. Now that would have been really good there, man, because you had Pinhead in hell with Freddy and Jason. I would see a lot of these fan made trailers and shit for movies like Michael versus Jason or Freddy versus Chucky and shit like that. And it's a fan made trailer, and they edit parts from movies and they kind of put together, but most of them were crappy ass fan made trailers. I mean, I tell you what, if they made a Jason versus Michael Myers movie, I tell you what, that would definitely bring in seats, bring in money, but you gotta understand, hardcore movie fans of Halloween and Friday the 13th, the only way that this movie would happen is there has to be some kind of it has to be a good script, good story, beginning, middle, end, plot, twist, all that shit. But good idea, love the idea, but how can how would the movie be made? What would be the story, right? I mean, you had Freddy versus Jason, right? That was hyped up for a bit. Great storyline, well done. I do believe that movie was done pretty good. You had there on YouTube. There's a channel that does these one-on-one battles over who to win between horrors, monsters like Freddy, Jason, Leatherface, all guys. They had one of Freddy and Pennywise. Now that right there could be pretty good, but Pennywise is from the Kingverse, Stephen King. Freddy is inline cinema property. I think if there was ever a good movie that really would be good, I would say the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers and Pennywise from It. I think that would be a really good flick, because both feed off of fear that gives them their power. Fear is what gives them, or Pennywise and Freddy, right? Now, if there was the Candyman and Freddy, I mean, if those movies got together, or was ever made, it has to be it would take a long time to come up with a good story for these characters. But Pennywise and the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. I've seen a lot of this stuff, and I think the only way, again, that it would ever work It has to be a good story, backstory, origins, all the characters, good script, the right director, the right producer, the just the right people for the movie. You know, script writer, location, director, producer. You know the whole thing. You know, the cast too. You know. But the one thing is, if you want to do a good movie like that, the worst thing to do is bring in anything that's happening now in life. Like, I don't think the fans would want to see wokeness in horror movies. Bad idea, because that would fuck up a movie big time. Big time, man. Bad idea. If you create a movie, a good movie, where there is no agenda, there is no narrative. It's just a good movie that people can watch, can actually watch and enjoy, and also talk about. And I think I would like to see a remake of. Now I think this franchise is good. Prom Night was pretty good. Like, I like to see a remake of Prom Night 2 and 3. Prom Night 2 and 3. Also, Michael Ironside making cameo as a ghost, dude. Oh man. Bring Michael Ironside back, and the actress that played what was her name? She's like her character is obsessed being prom queen, and that right there would be a really good flick. But the one movie that I seen it twice and it really just blew my mind. It had to do with the story of this woman. It started out as a news flash, and it's a horror movie. The backstory goes, this woman, she was in a insane asylum. She was SA'd by a janitor, and I'll hear you. Come on. And she gave birth, and the story goes that she died along with her baby. But turns out the baby lived and was raised by the head of the asylum. The guy was a one people that was running the asylum, and trying to think of the name, but it was weird, man. It was weird. A weird film. It had Daniel Harris in it, and wait, I don't. I think she was in it. I could be wrong, but it was a weird movie. It was a weird movie. Let me see here if I can find it. Horror villain. Horror villain. It was not Bloody Mary, no, not Bloody Mary. Um, it was supposed to be based on a based on trying to think here. Trying to think. But it was kind of like a. It reminded me of the B-rated movies from the early '80s and the mid to late '70s. Like it was one of those. Double feature movies. Let me look here. Was it Mary Hatchet? Mary Hatchet. Mary. Okay. It was called. It was called. Came out in '09. It was called Bloody Night. No. Let me see here. Bloody Night, the Legend of Mary Hatchet. Bloody Night, the Legend of Mary Hatchet. That movie was fucking nuts, dude. Fucking nuts, man. Let me see here. Is there a sequel to that movie? Is there a sequel to a film? Is it Mary Hatchet 2? But tell you what, that movie was fucking crazy, man. Beginning, middle, end, plot twist. Holy shit! Found out in the movie, her daughter was a product of a SA of a janitor that was working. Watch the claws, you little shit! Watch the claws. What's the clause? Shit. That Mary Hatchet was a product of a grape from a janitor that was working. Mary Hatchet was a victim of an assault by a janitor that assaulted her and knocked her up. And now Mary Hatchet was nuts. She was fucking nuts. And it caused her to lose her mind because of the way she was attacked and assaulted and knocked up by this janitor. Her mind snapped and went on this killing rampage where she killed a nurse and threw her head, the nurse's head, at the officers, where they shot her. And when they shot her, she was nude, bloodied and nude. And there's a scene where they showed her gave birth to a girl, and she was like, now there's a scene where they were by her grave, and next to her was the grave of her alleged deceased baby. But not knowing that the daughter of Mary Hatchet was in the group. And she started to pick up some mental problems from her mom because of the effect of the SA that her mom went through. And this movie was nuts. But the last person that survived was killed by the ghost of Mary Hatchet. And it's called Bloody Night, The Legend of Mary Hatchet. That movie was nuts. That movie was nuts. And I'll tell you what, that movie was straight up fucking nuts, man. I tell you, nuts. But man, that movie was nuts, man. I tell you, that movie was fucking nuts, man. Let me see here. Let's see here. Let me see here. Okay, random real news. Random real news. Let me see here. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. In total, 14 views. 14 views. Not bad. Yeah. I'm trying to build my channel up and just trying to build it up and stuff. I mean, I want to really and make any questions? What are you doing? What are you doing? Am I got any questions? We are close to an hour and a half, about 1 hour and 45 minutes, almost full 2 hours, and so I'm gonna go ahead and end this feed, guys. My name is Reverend Ordo, and this has been the Anonymous Mando'Ade Network. If you guys are new to this channel, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification, and always live healthy, happy, and wise. I love you guys, and I'll see you all guys. I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Godspeed. Buddha bless. Thank you.